What's up, world? It's hot as I don't know what. And I did not curse early. Whew. Oh my god, I'm hot as shit. But I always go with a clap and shit. But yes, this is Bad Girls Club review episode. I think there's episode 3 and shit, because they did half the season fighting's worth for one night for the first episode. So this is season 12, episode 3, A Change for the Bad. And I want to start out, I don't care what they skip and shit, like, I'm just gonna get right into it, nitty gritty, the meaty part. So the beginning, it starts out with the new girl coming in, basically. And that's how it's gonna kick off. The new girl, what I think about her name is Asia with the Y. Like, why, bitch? Why? Asia, for real. But on top of that, she look kind of like she can, be Black Anise or whatever. Whatever. But she seems cool, calm, collected, just until mess with or whatever. She seems cool. She don't seem like she's doing the most. She just came in, hey, everybody, such and such. They try to play a prank on her, put the condoms and dumbass little kid ass shit in the bed or whatever. And she just took it like a G. She was like, oh, like laughed at it, like, oh my God, what's underneath? Oh my God, y'all silly bitches. Like, that's what she probably was thinking in her head. So Reds and I think it was Jada or whoever, or Brittany that was there. And she was like, oh, she took the joke. Okay, yeah, she might be cool, whatever. I do like that compared to last year, because last year was more like the girls was just doing the most. It's like, what are you trying to prove? It should have went that way anyway. For her being there the third day, like, bitch, y'all just as, like, I'm just as new as y'all, bitch. So you don't have no right to do all that crap. So, it should have went that way. So I'm glad for that. Tattoo sweating like a mom. Like, all this sweat I can feel on my arm. But, that's what I say. So then, how do it go after that? I wanted to talk about what's her name, Jada, little hating ass. She wanna say, she remind me of the Addams Family or something like that, with the widow's peak and all that. And I'm like, bitch, you remind me of Hustle and Flow. Like, your mouth lean to the side when you talk. Bitch, please don't think. Just shut up. That was just nothing but hate. And it wasn't. And Lauren, another person that looks pretty that she's gonna hate, especially because her hair is long, her weave's nice looking. Even on top of that, her hair probably long, without the extended weave. So you mad at that shit anyway. I don't want to meet nobody new, bitch. Get over it, cause you are. I arrive. But yeah. So it was a bunch of little stupid high school ass reaction, but everybody else was somewhat acceptable. And Jonica, I like that. She was all like, so what you trying to get the quick scoop or whatever. Fill her out and see if she could read gay signals. And when the girl said, yeah, I got a boyfriend, but I like women also, she was like, I'm right here. Like, sit your ass down. I ain't say you was my type, bitch. But, that's just what I would have said, just because I'm gay do not mean I want to hit on anyone. But that's not what I would have said, because it wouldn't have went that way anyway. I go one way. But, yeah, so what happened? So I think they go clubbing and all that too, for her arrival. They go clubbing. I guess they was at some back side of a bar or something like that, one of the clubs. And Jada loves the attention or whatever. Kind of remind me of Sarah. Sarah was like that fake hood, like the men around her, used to getting that main reaction. When you get intimidated when other girls come around, like, that know they kind of better than you, then you want to, do the most. People say that Jada probably didn't mean nothing by her words when she basically she was around a bunch of guys, and she was talking to Asia, and Asia was like, you know, I guess she was going around, at first she was saying, who do you think is going to get out the house or whatever, and then Lauren, you know, previously she talked to her and she was saying that I think it's Jada, because all the confrontations she's got in, just, you know, she's a spitfire or whatever, and for a lot of reasons I think she's going to be the first, she was going to be the next one to leave too, so whatever, like I can have my own opinion, but Jada was saying that, yeah, you have to show these girls, like, you know, you have to come straight out the gun and nip that shit in the bud, tell them how you feel and all that shit, and to just have a backbone, because they will break you down and you won't last long in here, because they keep picking on you just like Alex has, but obviously not. I mean, you can ignore them hoes. You know, they do have some mature hoes in there, which you can just ignore. They might irritate you, get in your face and all that, and do all that, but they ain't about nothing really. So you can ignore that group. But she was basically saying that, yeah, I'm gonna need you to stick up for yourself, basically. And Asia was like, what'd she say? Asia was like, yeah, you know, I got it, you know. Like you doing the most is you don't have to talk to me about how to protect or how to stand up for myself. I've been standing up for myself as long as I'm living right now, so I'm good on that end. Like, I understand what you're saying, but I got this. Like, I don't need you to tell me that. And then Jada always thinks something's, you know, somebody trying to be smart or whatever, so she gonna be a spitfire back. But I'm not. See, you irritate me right now. You irritate me. You need to shut up, because you get irritating me, and I just don't want to talk to you right now. I'm not speaking. As soon as you said that unnecessary ass shit, Jada, that's when you would have got the rap that she gave you. I would have did the same shit, because I hate when girls be trying to be with a bunch of guys around them and they cool with you, y'all talking cool, calm, and collected and having deep conversations inside the house or wherever in y'all habitats, and then you go out in public and you get that attention from some dudes. You got to try to show like that you run this group or something like that, or you run your friends, or you the best out your friends or whatever. So she gonna say, you're irritating me, like I ain't talking to you right now. I would have snapped on her like, bitch, you do not tell me when to fucking stop talking or whatever. I say what the fuck I want. Like, you don't, please stop trying to get all this attention around you, because you don't know, they don't know that I slap your ass around. But you can try to get all this, you can, yeah, be hype. Come on, jump bad, because I show you, you know, I show you and I show them. So you might as well cut it out right now. You got your little kiki cat cat, your laughs and all that out of them, but please shut it down. You know, I would have did the same shit. So she ain't appreciate that shit, and I wouldn't appreciate it either. So I would have responded the same way. And they were like, bitch, dang, you only been here for a few hours and already you got into it with somebody you don't even know her. And then they put, I think they was just driving separate or something, I'm not sure, because I didn't see Asia in the limo. It looked like they was separated, but what's her name? Oh, before I hit on that, yeah, before I hit back onto the fight, I meant to say, yeah, Jada was shaking her little ass in the club with that little Dawn girl or whatever. I ain't really see her face, so I can't say whether she cute or not, because that little swish of the camera, like, I ain't see shit. So I mean, I just saw the clothes and it's baggy as shit. Like, I ain't see nothing, so whatever. But I just want to respond to everybody who's like probably saying, you are dying into that, you are gay into that. You are not gay if you dance up on a girl, because I do that all the time when I'm dressed up and all that, you know, having fun with my girls or random people. Like, I know you're gay, I know I'm not, but we can still have fun, and I still dance up on, you know, we still do our thing. Like, my best friend is a lesbian, so And I still dance up on her. And for somebody to tell me that what I am or not, I feel like Jada was right in that point. Like, don't tell me what I am or not. I just like to have fun with anybody. I adapt to all environments, so bitch, please get on my face. Shut it down, you know? And that's all I want to say about that. Anyway, they just hating because no lesbians want them. And they want Jada, well, lesbian or male. So, they're just haters. Insecure ass bitches. But back to the limo. Yeah, you know, they talking this and that. Skip that because I don't give a fuck what they talk about in the limo. Went back to the house. You know, Jada all hype and shit. Like twisting her hair up and stuff. Like twisting her hair up. Like really just like high school. Like buy a ticket like shit. Like who's selling tickets for the fight? Who's selling tickets for the fight? I got that ticket for the fight. I got that ticket for the fight. For real, this is not high school, bitches. For real. And the girl, she went to go change her clothes, Asia, and she's in the room like, cause bitches share rooms. She's in the room changing her clothes, and all of a sudden, Lauren, little loud ass, going to be, you know, just wanted to have any reason to go off. Like you was just waiting. Now she, that's when Jada in the limo told her that, yeah, she said I was gonna go home next or whatever. And Lauren, no, you know when you tell somebody something that they the only motherfuckers that said something. So she was going off on her because she felt like, oh, I told you this and you wasn't supposed to tell nobody. Da, da, da. Like, that's already breaking the code. Bitch, you just wanted anything because y'all stupid asses tell everything. Like, soon I say something to you, you already in the next room talking about distance and that. Like, yeah, I believe that Lauren is real in a sense, but your actions be fake as shit, though. Because, yeah, everybody do that. Like, I'm going to repeat something that's of relevance of the situation at hand. Yes, if you jump out there, like I'm going to hold that secret on what you said, but if you jump out there and I'm trying to hold that secret that's going to hurt your ass, don't jump out there too far because it will come out and I will crush you. And just like Asia said, I freaking hit below the belt to hurt. Not to like, this ain't no fair and freaking fighting. So it's whatever. On that other person that said something like, all right, my bad, but she pushed me. Like, you should understand. You already jumped your ass on her side. So, bitch, understand. So basically Lauren all mad, like, bitch, you know, we having a meeting or whatever. We need to come in and have a house meeting. And Asia like, can I change my fucking clothes first, please, bitch? And like talking to her like she a child or whatever. Like, for real, that would not have been me. I would have put my clothes on slow, one sock at a time. Took everything off, brushed my hair up just nice, pinned my hair up real good, put the do-rag or whatever, bonnet or whatever you need, shit you need on, but I put that on so nice, oiled my skin up, put my moisturizer on. I would have been dragging like shit. But you know, because them bitches could never tell me when we're having a meeting. Meeting for what? Like, is it at the producers here or something like that? They calling a meeting? Oh, okay. Y'all having it? Oh, all right. Nah, it's not happening. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. You know, that's how I would have went about it. But she went out there because she got irritated. She was like, hey, we don't care. We handle that shit right now. We don't change it. That was y'all before I came. And that's not how I do it, so I'm gonna do it my way. You know, this is a new way for me. So whenever y'all have a house meeting, just know that I'm a change first, and then I'll see y'all out there. You know, start the shit without me. You know, but she got irritated and she went out there and she was like, "What? Like, okay, let's do this. Come on, let's do this. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, because I'm just irritated. Let's get to this shit." You know, and that's when Jada, she walked up on Jada. She was just, I didn't think she was gonna walk up on Jada like she was gonna fight her, but that's still close enough that I understand what Jada felt like no, I'm gonna talk you first, because you ain't about to get the first pull or swing on me, bitch. Like, you flying too close to me. So that's a normal reaction that Jada pulled her hair or whatever. That's it. But I don't think she was going to come at her. Like, I think she was going to probably yell at a distance in her face or whatever, which is still territory, you know, little box. But yeah, like, then it got started. They had a little fight. Was on the floor, and you know, Jada always find her way on the floor and shit, and had that same little grip, clinking for dear life. But anyway, you know, she had her hair, whatever. So I guess she felt like she won shit, but she ain't won shit. I mean, none of y'all bitches won. It's just grabbing hair, grabbing weave, or whatever. But after that happened, then that's when the girl was out there with Reds, and I think Jonica was out there for a little bit. I think it was Brittany, I'm not sure, I forgot. But I know that I seen Alex and all them, and they was just sitting down smoking a cigarette, and Reds was just trying to tell her, like, look, I know, you know, we some mature females, but that shit was so stupid. That was the dumbest fuck fight I ever seen in my life. You know, y'all was arguing over petty ass shit. Like, we need to do better than that. And you know, I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna hold you at fault. You know, I'm not mad at you. Just know that I don't agree with what just happened. You know, all that. And I do agree with Asia when she said that everybody was against the bitch. Now that she said that, now everybody want to be her friend and shit. That's fake as shit. That is fake as shit, Lauren. You fake as shit. Yes, that is fake as shit. So if you talk about anybody else fake, you're fake, bitch. But then the next day, you know, Asia took it upon her grown ass self to come and get her pride together and apologize to everyone. Like, Sarah came. First of all, not Sarah. I keep getting her mixed up with Jada. Jada, first of all, you talking about she apologized to you. Your dumb ass apologized to her. And what am I about to say? Yeah, you apologized to her, and then she opened up with her whole life story to your ass. Thanks for the apology, but I'm gonna just chill and go to sleep. Like, I don't want to talk no more. Like, I'll talk to you when I feel like it, if it's irrelevant for me to come past your way and say something. But other than that, thanks for the apology. Okay, I'm chill, straight. That's how I would have been, you know. But hey, some people, you know, she was at an emotional state right there where it probably gave her flashbacks of everything she went through, and that's what she broke down and had to say, get it off her chest. So some people could get things off their chest like that in that way. You have to get it off that way. But me, I'm like a Virgo, a true Virgo. Internalize that shit. Yeah, I might hurt and all that, but your ass ain't gonna see. You gonna hold them shit against more. It's deep. Deep in. But when I want something to come out, I'll let it. As much as I want to. But you know, I just wanted to call Jada out. She didn't apologize to your ass. Y'all both apologized to each other, but your ass apologized first because you wanted another cigarette. That's why you was out of sticks, and you wanted some her fresh pack of Newports. That's all. It's like, because you know, oh, what's another bitch that's smoking here? If I ain't got no money, dang, I gotta make up with her ass. Just in case I'm low on funds and I need a pack, she got something. I could be like, can you give me a fuck? Baltimoreans, can you give me a fuck? Them dumbass. But anyway, and for her, I'm talking about, they went out to the club, back on track. They went out to the club again or whatever, and this time, Jonica and Asia was all dancing up on each other. Yeah, they gonna fuck sometime soon. Really, I don't really care about talking about that because that's irrelevant to me. That's not entertaining, like seeing Macy Gray and Iman rubbing cheeks together or whatever. So I'm gonna move on from that. But you know, I know they're gonna smash soon. Her girl Monica, I don't know what's going to happen in the next episode, but her girl Monica, like, uber cool and shit. Like, no, I won't be calling you like nothing. What do you want? You don't tell nobody what they fucking want out of a relationship. You tell them this is what I want. If you can't provide that, then I'm moving on. Like, I no need to be with you no more. So what you precious shit for, Monica? Even though you ain't irrelevant as shit, only for the next episode, but you've really irrelevant as shit. So no need to give you no shine. Moving on. What else happened in the club? That's basically what happened. Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't the first night when was dancing on. She was there. I think she was dancing on her the second night, the little dyke or whatever. And I don't know. I forgot. It was one of them nights they clubbed or whatever. They always freaking rubbing shit. Then BJ came over. Alex B said she was cooking some food and everything for their little rendezvous, whatever, with the house. So she already said, made arrangements for who's sleeping with, and da. And they came over. So that's when what's his name? BJ came over with his friend. Don't fucking ask me what that name was, because that was a relevant ass Hawaiian island ass name that boy had. So yeah, that boy, that friend that she came with, whatever, that he came with. Yeah, so basically wrapped this shit up. They had that good time, whatever. The end. So at the end of the night, that's when everybody was falling in their positions of where they're supposed to sleep and all that, so she can get her privacy with her man, scream as loud as she want, even though I think that joint is not going to be loud as shit, because he look weak as shit. But that's just my opinion. Still weak as shit. And she look like she be faking too, like, bitch, get your nut. It's like, no, Bernie not. But, yeah. So, I keep saying but she is a whatchamacallit, wishy-washy macallit ass. Jada Kiss ass. She really, literally, Jada Kiss ass. She was kissing the shit out of BJ's friend ass, and I could tell she wanted that black dick in her. I'm just saying. But yeah, all night she was locking eyes and shit. All of a sudden your sexuality changed. It flipped this time because you got the dinghy now. Like, of course you rubbing on girls in the house because that's the closest you got to feeling something. But then as soon as dick come, I don't care what it is, I need some dick rubbing up against my pussy. But I'm sorry, that's how the girls do every season. So yeah, she was feeling him, and she wanted to lay down with him to cuddle or whatever. Then all of a sudden, Reds got jealous, like, this is my bed and you sleep. I'm sleeping here with you tonight. I'm sleeping here with you. And she was like, no, you're not. Like, he's sleeping here. I went to cuddle with him and da-da-da-da-da. So Reds basically wasn't having it. She was like, so you wishy-washy. So you wishy-washy, so you not gay, da-da-da-da. So she got fighting. So she started getting pissed off or whatever. And she's like, you know what? Let me take my covers, because I'm just not going to sleep nowhere in here. Y'all want to pick with me and all that shit. And she said Red is, what she said? She said Red is instigating her. This is my face. When she said that on national TV, Red is instigating her. Jada, I'm on your side right now. But bitch, please, all that time of I'm sorry, I'm just looking somewhere. All the time of fucking incarceration, you didn't know the meaning of, like, what to put in that sentence, please. Red was not instigating you. Red was antagonizing you, bitch. That's all I wanted to say for that. I was just like, ah! When she said it just made me go, ah! No, she didn't say that. She ain't black though. But so 10 points off for you whiteys. I'm just playing. But Yeah, so she just got up out there. But when she was getting her covers and she went by to get whatever else, pillow or whatever, out of her bed, she bumped into Britt. Now, I don't think she did this purposely, but I think, you know, it was a bump, you know. But it's like, you was in the way, bitch. So I guess it's time for her to prove her hardness, because if she let that bump slide, it's like, Brittany, you just gonna let them bump your arm like that? So Britt bucked up like, what? Out the background like her ass normally is, and it's like, bitch, don't bump past me like that no more. Jada was like, man, you better get on my face, because you know she don't back down. She a little raccoon. I don't back down nothing. I need this nut. But she grabbed her arms. They all freaking hand locking and shit. For real, we is not about to play this ring around the rosy ass game with you locking my hand and shit. You know, so I don't know. I forgot how they even went. I guess they let go or some shit. It was dumb as shit. But yeah. And then she eventually went back on her bed and read. And so like, I'm gonna get that ass. You gonna let me in this bed to get that ass. How you gonna be like, you giving me the booty? You gonna let me sleep in your bed? What you think? You think you getting some sleep? Your ass not getting no sleep because you play with my emotions. Like, you gonna be up all night. I'm gonna keep trying to get in your bed. Like, for real, that's some rapist ass shit on everything I love. That is whack as shit. Like, you really are desperate for a booty. That is freaking whack as shit. I was cracking up laughing. I would have been irritated like, well, get out my face, God. Nobody want your dirty, bloated, bubblegum looking ass. Go make a Doublemint commercial, Big Red. Like, I would have went off. I don't want you in my bed. It shouldn't happen. It won't happen again. I bet you won't happen again. I bet you it will. She gonna be the first one to do it. She gonna be the first one to invite me, kiss me, lick me, stick me, whatever. But I bet you I'm gonna get it. And she did remind me of Crazy Eyes. You remember Crazy Eyes, y'all? Off of Orange is the New Black or whatever. Because she was telling the guy, you better do what that lady did in Orange is the New Black. But I forgot what her ass did. I think she got the girl onto somebody else, married her, or she connected to her emotionally or something like that with her feelings, or blackmailed her. It was something like that. But Jada, your ass better do that, because you is the new Crazy Eyes bitch. Doublemint red bitch. You her bitch. So you better do something. Orange is the New Black, I swear. When I walk, your hand better be in my pocket. When I poop, your hand better be on the tissue to wipe my ass. You know? Do something. Or you gotta beat that ass. I don't know. You gotta do something. Because it's gone too far. You never get a cat anything to eat because they always linger back. You know? Don't start that shit. Don't ever start it again. That sleeping in the bed shit. I roll over anyway a lot. I don't want your ass, nobody near me. Because when I roll over, I want that cold spot to hit me. I don't want to be hot when I roll over, you know, and shit. So that shit will never happen. Nobody never going to be in my bed, period. I need it all to myself, selfish as shit. But basically, yeah. This episode just ended off some dumb shit. It just ended like that. Oh yeah, they had the little life coaches and shit. But that was in the beginning. That part didn't. I didn't give a fuck. Everybody was fake as shit. First of all, Brittany, what the fuck is wrong with your face? Like doing this, like this portion of your face, and the tan right here, like it's like yellowish. Then it's orange. Then it's white right here. Then your hair fucked up and shit. Like it's like Jersey Shore. Like what? Not Jersey Shore. What's that? The little Jersey licious shit. Like they just comb that joint 10 times. Comb it 10 times. Make the biggest fucking tall ass head. You just look dry as shit. You look like that. I'm saying, look like shit. That freaking funeral ass outfit you had in your little you know what I'm saying, commentary or whatever, video, whatever. But I'm hot as shit. I gotta go. But you it's like you sprayed some suntan lotion or something like that on your face or whatever, had some goggles on and shit. Like, you should have did the whole thing, please. If you can't do the whole thing, like, don't get that shit done. You look stupid as shit. You look like a freaking Bart Simpson character or something. Please don't talk. And you had the nerve to make fun, like, I'm good. I don't have issues like this lady. Bitch, you do have an issue. You have an issue riding the fence like shit, you know, and not dealing with your own issues. Then your issues in the beginning involve your mom and shit, but I do for myself, on my own. That's not the fucking issue, bitch. The issue is what happened to make you want to do for yourself and you know, just have to depend on yourself because of the past issue that you don't want to. Your issue is you shouldn't want to only depend on yourself. You want to have let somebody in that can help you sometimes, not just all by yourself. Trust me, I do have that issue. And as far as Lauren, the only thing I can relate to you about is when you was with the psychiatrist, whatever you want to call her, and you told her how you just kind of like write people off quick, like people get your numbers or book you or whatever, and you just like, I don't even know why they even got my number or calling me, because I know I'm not gonna ever talk to you, but I just got it. I'm guilty of that. I do the same thing. Like, I talk to people, get their number, or they book me and I talk to them, and then like 2 weeks later I'm like MIA. Like, I know this is not gonna last. I don't even know why I'm getting it. So it's just like, I keep people at arm's length, and like anything that I get irritated by, it's just like cut off. And for me, I don't exactly know why. My father was great in my life. My mom is doing better. She was always in my life, but she wasn't in my life far as like me looking up to her and her being an emotional connection to me. It was more like we was battling like all the time. But now we're getting a little bit better. But, you know, still arm's length. She can only be at a distance with me. She irritates me too fast. But I don't know what my issue is. Maybe I need to sit down with her ass. But yeah, I relate to you on that part, Lauren. Everything else, you dumb as fuck. You need to grow up and shit. Your ass is not everything. Everything is not about your ass. So sit your ass down and stop talking too much. Jonica, commitment issues and all that. Deal with that daddy shit. No, Papa was a Rolling Stone over here, shit ass. Like, you made your own bed and all that. Don't act like you rolling in his footsteps. You like that shit. You like rolling in your father's footsteps. So get over that shit and do what she said. Make a commitment in that house, bitch. Thank you. And the rest, I don't give a fuck. Jada, I don't think I give a fuck about that. Like, everybody have attitude issues and all that, and anger issues. You hit first or whatever. That's not nothing deep. Alex, deal with that shit with your daddy shit too. Your actions, you only follow in the pattern. Nobody can force you to follow the pattern of what you hated from your dad. Get over that shit and move on. And that's all I got to say. I mean, to the next episode and shit. So, you know, I'll holler. Comment down below.